Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Let's Build a Medieval Town. So here you can see me starting off by placing down the foundations of the town's castle, which will be looming over the rest of the town atop a hill, which I'll eventually carve from this big block of dirt that I'm building it onto. So what I'm going to be doing in this episode is building up the larger squares of the foundations into the castle's towers, which will be all the way around its outer wall. Once all the foundations are in place, I started building frames for the 5 corner towers to show how tall they're going to be and the height of each of their floors. I decided to use stone brick rather than cobblestone to build my castle, because even though I think cobblestone will give more of an authentic look for a medieval castle, there are more blocks that go well with stone brick, so I'll be able to give it more of an interesting look rather than having just mundane cobblestone walls all the way around. With all of the frames built, I came round to one of the towers and marked out where the floors are going to be with wood, and then started filling in the wall of the first 3 floors with stone brick. Then I came around and dug into each of the corners to give the tower more of an interesting shape, and built the wall out slightly around the final floor. I added some turrets to the top of the wall in a sort of crown shape using stone brick stairs and slabs, and added an extra bit of detail below the 4th floor. Then it was time to add some detailing to the side of the tower, so I came around and dug out some small windows, and then started experimenting with stone brick stairs and stone slabs to create some variation and depth. I tried making some small holes in the walls for archers to shoot through, but in the end I decided they didn't really work and ended up replacing them with alternating stone bricks and stone slabs. Later on, I ended up coming back and making some small alterations to those corners. And I also replaced the glass in the windows with wooden fences and removed one of the windows on the 2nd floor. Then it was time to move on to the top of the towers, and I'd already tried a few different window layouts to make them different to the bottom 3 floors. They didn't really work, so I ended up using a pretty similar design to those 3 floors, using the stone brick stairs and stone slabs for the detail. Again, I tried to do something different with the corners, but later on ended up coming back to the same alternating pattern. Once I'd repeated that design onto the other frames, I started building the frames for the other 4 towers. And I'd already decided that they were going to be 1 floor shorter than the first towers in order to add some extra variation. Once again, I came round to one of the towers and marked off the floors with wood and filled in the walls with stone brick. I then dug into the corners and repeated a similar crown shape for the turrets on the top of the tower. I wanted to keep a very similar style for the small towers as with the larger towers, so again I repeated that alternating stone brick and stone slabs in the corners, and then used a very similar design for the windows and detailing with only very small differences. Once I'd finished copying that design to the remaining towers, I came around and added some finishing touches to all of the towers by replacing some of the stone brick blocks with cracked stone bricks to add a final little bit of texture. Well, that'll be all for this episode, so thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time when we move on and start building the castle walls.